Hi, I'm Jeff Berry, a procurement forester with Green Bay Packaging. I manage Green Bay Packaging's Landowner Resource Program, and I want to first congratulate Ms. Pam Jolly for being the Tree Farmer of the Year for 2020. Pam purchased this farm in 2015. It's really a beautiful farm. You'll hear her story later on, but Pam grew up with a father that really instilled in her some of the values of being a tree farmer and sustainability, and she knew she always wanted to own one herself. So this particular farm is roughly about 220 acres, has about 40 acres of pine plantation. It was established in 2003, first thinned in 2017, and has about 130 acres of hardwood plantation. It was also established in 2003. Still likes a few years before it's ready for a first thinning. One unique thing about this property, as we see, is there's a whole lot of streams and drains that flow through this property that really gives it kind of a uniqueness to it, and provides a lot of diversity, both with timber and wildlife habitat. So again, I want to congratulate and thank Pam Jolly for being awarded the Tree Farmer of the Year.
Hi, I'm Justin Mallet, County Forester with the Arkansas Department of Agriculture, Forestry Division, and I'm also District 2 Arkansas Tree Farm Committee Chair. Today, we're out here on the Patton Tree Farm, and what's unique about this property is there's a lot of mixed species management here. And some of the benefits of that management is controlling things like insects and disease, marketability, and wildlife. So with insects and diseases on this property, mixing up the tree species actually makes it harder for the insects and the disease to spread. If you have a stand of nothing but one type of tree, it's easier for them to jump from tree to tree and spread rapidly. It also hides the pheromones or the smells that the trees put off, because those insects are looking for that pheromone. As far as marketability, one great thing about mixing up your tree species is if there's a great pine market and you want hardwoods on your property too, you can offer the timber sale up as both of it together. So it kind of sweetens the pot a little bit, and it can work in the opposite way. Wildlife, having different foods and different kinds of trees for wildlife actually makes it better for the wildlife, because you don't see deer eating pine cones, but yet they'll use the young pine trees for shelter. And the same thing with squirrels. Squirrels like pine cones, squirrels like acorns. It's great to mix that up because you can get a more diverse stand of timber. Also, if you're planting pine and hardwoods, if you're planting pine, you can thin them out a little bit thicker and have something called a silvopasture that gives the wildlife grass a lot quicker than with hardwoods. Whenever you're planting mixed species, there's some site considerations that you need to take into account. You need to look at what kind of trees the site will support, how much water is on the site, and market of those species. It's great to have a mixed species, but if you have no way to sell that timber, it's not going to help you that much in management in the long run. Otherwise, you'll be cutting down trees and just letting them lay. Also, aesthetics. Some people love a loblolly pine stand, and some people love a hardwood stand. If there's different people in your family that like a different type of stand, mixing it up a little bit can add to those aesthetics, because to me, a big oak tree is beautiful, as well as the money that comes back from a pine plantation. So you can keep all of that in mind whenever you're managing your stand if you want to mix different tree species.